Well, guys, here is a brand new track that Erik made, and I had some help with it as well. And this was a very surprise, as he remade the 2020 MTWS Championship on RoR. The last track for MTWS on MTM2. And something I wanted to make for a while. I wanted to make a championship pack, but without Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum, I'm not going to do it. But he actually went and made the track. And it's pretty almost damn realistic to how it was, as we're going to show it off in a little bit. But first off, here's the racing version, which I believe is pretty much accurate, although I'm not sure if there maybe was a logo on the hill right there. No idea. And of course there's no lines because, well, there is lines right here. You can see like the messed up texture right here because there is supposed to be lines right here, but he couldn't quite get figured out, and I already deleted all the stuff because I didn't check out the race other than the one time and all that, so couldn't fix that for right now. But now I noticed that, as I brought out Wild Ride, of course, remember, Wild Ride won the racing title in 2020. We can now test out, like, right here where it was. Alright, so here we go. Second gear. See how racing handles just like it would on, the last two championships. Now, of course, I might be a bit rusty because I'm driving on the V4. I'm not driving on the V5 like I normally do, but there we go. Good pass. Alright, now let's go check out the other side. Where's those lines at? So, I mean, those lines are still... So, I mean, even though there's no white lines, it's still possible to use. Here we go, second gear. I think I'm in manual right now. And went way too deep in that turn. I had to slow down quite a lot to avoid the wall. Terrible, terrible, terrible pass I had there. Absolutely horrendous pass. And there we go. Got racing done. Alright. Did pretty well. Now to check out freestyle and such. Alright. So here's how freestyle looks whenever it loads. Come on, it don't take that long to load up a Glendale track. I've loaded them up before with no problem. And anyways, here is the freestyle version, as he got pretty much completely accurate. All the obstacles down to a T. All correct. Although, it sucks for like the backflip walls because it looks so weird the way they're placed. They look way too close over here, but the problem is this model in RoR, the stadium curves right here, whereas the one on MTM2 that I use, it's a square. So I could go forward and all of a sudden, boom, that way. It wasn't curved, it was like a square. And I put like all the way like down like right here and such on MTM2. Far away from all the obstacles, but he couldn't get the fit. Unfortunately, one of those tracks that does not really transfer over very well from MTM2 because of the different design of the stadium. Kind of like how Royal Farms Arena was when I converted some tracks over from MTM2 to RoR. They fit perfectly well on MTM2, but not really so much on RoR. But yeah, all the obstacles are correct. And now to go try them all out with the 2020 Freestyle Champion, Thunderbolt. If it'll ever load. As Thunderbolt, remember, is one of two trucks along with Outlaw, the only ones that have multiple freestyle titles when it won it here 4 years ago. And the only championship without a title, so here we go. Test out all the obstacles. As had to help him fix some of the stuff some time ago when he made this. Because he made this track like a few weeks ago, but didn't get around debut until just now. And it's up and over at Step Up. And I'm going to go right for this strange obstacle that was a pain in the ass to make. And I also imported a couple obstacles from RoR onto MTM2. It was very irritating. I think this was one of those obstacles, or I had to like custom make or something like that. Very nice to see this out here too. Did a very good job with the textures and such. I think I tested. No, I don't think I tested this side yet. So here we go. Alright, now I think I tested all the stuff on that tabletop. Alright, so now to go line up for the semi-trailer. I think there was something wrong with it. Uh-oh, nosedive a little bit. I think I got grabbed by the NOCO, which I don't think happened the last time I drove on the track. Because there were some obstacles that had some, like, no code problem, something like that he got fixed. And it's now going to go for this side. Yeah, that was like weird what happened when I got grabbed. Because I didn't get grabbed the times I drove on before. So we're going down for a tire ramp. Huge sky wheelie coming down. Going to go into the side of the race lane, which we're going to get to in a little bit. And now going to go back for this side. Got sent. Just sent into the side of that hill. Oh boy. And going to go over right there. Alright, going to go around that. Alright, now for this van stack. Gonna go up and over it. Almost into the wall. And then go for this side. There we go, up and over it. Alright, now for the tanker side, because this was one of the obstacles he had to fix a bit. Uh-oh, nose diving it, and almost hit the wall again. Because this side was like getting like ridiculous sky wheel and stuff like that. It was very unrealistic. Here we go right for it. There we go. That's much better. Although it went through the tanker, which kind of sucks. Oh boy, sidewall gonna get the save. Nice. Alright, so now they'll check the obstacles on this side. There, here we go for the van stack. And then for this container stack, which I got from one of the obstacles on RoR. I can't remember which track. And that was a pain to remake and all that with the cars and resizing and all that. Oh, it was so irritating. A lot of the obstacles were really irritating to deal with. Big air off the tanker. I mean, container. And then right for the van stack. Nice. Swings it around. Huh, I just noticed something. Okay, texture looks fine right there. It looked like it was like a white part, like broken texture or something. Alright, now for this double. Over the van stack. And of course, careful, off the side. Almost went over. And now check out this side. Up and over it. And then for the van, sky wheelies it. Oh, look, I gotta stop me for the moment right there. For the van stack. And then gonna plow into the garbage truck right there. Jeez, what a hit. Beautiful. Alright, now they'll try, see if I can clear it from this side. If I can stop hugging the wall. Here we go, right for it. And there we go, gonna clear it. Alright, now they go check out the van stack right here. Huge air. With the backflip wall coming up. And now they go check out this side. Okay, so now go check out the backflip walls. Like I said, they're not at the correct angle, but there's not really much you can do about it with it being curved. Try out that one, and that handled really good. And now they go check out this one. Go right for it, and here we go. Oh boy, over rotate, held on. So now let's go check out the center jump, because this needed a little bit of fixing too. There was some things wrong with it. Thing is, I don't think it got as much air as it did in MTM2, but I don't think there's much you could do about it. I do notice too, it seems a little smaller than it did in MTM2 as well. We got big air. Uh-oh, nose dive it, coming up. Let's hit it. And out for the racing lane. Right for it. But yeah, it doesn't seem as big as it was on MTM2. And the amount of air they were getting too was insane. But then maybe that might have been just MTM2 physics. And that was the last, remember the last MTWS track. I mean, MTWS event on MTM2. Hard to believe it's been almost 4 years ago since that 2020 championship. And then the next year, we did the Foxborough and Denver events for RoR for MTWS. And that was it for freestyle, but there is one more thing, and that is the aftermath. It's freestyle, but of course, with damaged obstacles and some distance to it. So anyways, out here is the van stacks for encore. I mean, not encore, but for bonus obstacles. And then here is Crazy Bull stuck up there under the protective area. Because remember, when it went for its backflip, it went off the side and landed into the protective area. that was the one thing I had to really work on. Of course, didn't get the best job done because it was basically I yanked Crusher off of MTWS 2021 Denver and had to like re-put Crazy Bull's body on and repaint it. That was not fun. That was a lot of work. So anyways, a van stack and a box van on the racing lanes. And of course there's the bus stack over here and then another step up right here. Alright, so now they go get Thunderbolt and retry it out once again. But I'm only going to try out the obstacles that are out there, because everything else is the same. Alright, here we go. Try out for this step up first. Because I think that was the step up that Crazy went for when he, like, sent it to start off its freestyle. Man, that was insane freestyle. And I'm going to nose out there because I hit it too hard. Ooh, hard hit. Oh, still front flip, but held on. Okay. So now, oh yeah, I gotta check over here. Try out this bus stack. As up and over it. Huge air, gonna get a wheelie. And then I'm gonna go back for the bus stack right there. There we go. Up and over it. Okay, so now, oh yeah, the race lanes. Here we go for the van stack. I had to have him fix the box van because before when you hit it was like a brick wall and you like backflip all the time. But he fixed it too. And here we go up and over the van stack that side. I actually straight up cleared. I didn't even touch it. Alright, now they go try out this side. Here we go, right for it. And now they go try out this side. Here we go. Yep, up and over it cleanly without getting grabbed. I mean, I'm not grabbed, but backflipping all over the place because it was a brick wall before. Alright, the only thing left to do is to try out the van stacks over here. And it's a tight squeeze too because of the different small stadium size because it's a lot harder to line up for. And for some reason, every time I hit these vans, they always like to send me off the side and flip me over a whole bunch of times. But that time it didn't really do it. Yeah, this is another obstacle that just didn't translate well being made on RoR when it was on MTM2 because this was no problem lining up for these van stacks. But here on RoR, oh boy, it's a big problem. I can only imagine how radically different this track would be if I made it originally on RoR because, man, the amount of room I have on here on RoR is vastly smaller compared to MTM2. But anyways, guys, that is the 2020 MTWS Championship that Erik made with some help from me on his own too, and this is very, very, very impressive. I don't think anyone can deny that this is an awesome remake. And it's nice to see this track on RoR. It definitely saves me a lot of work. And of course, this, I think, although I think someone remade some of my older, some of my MTWS tracks before, but this was the first one that someone made, finished, and of course, I'm putting up the download, of course, so hopefully y'all can enjoy it as well. And I'm going to say this right here, too. If anyone wants to remake any of my tracks, you can, but let me know beforehand if you do that. That way, because for all you know, I might be working on that track, because I have some tracks I'm still working on the MTWS Las Vegas pack that I need to get back to work on. And I do plan on getting all my MTWS tracks and stuff on RoR eventually. So let me know beforehand because I might be working on it. And also, you have to do what I say in terms of make it 100% accurate and such. Like no deviations whatsoever. And I have to upload it too. I mean, like up the download and such. It is pretty much by track, although you all would help making all that. So yeah. Those are the rules if you ever want to remake my tracks and such. Always ask me first because I might be making them and such already. So there's no point doing what I'm doing it. But yeah, awesome, awesome remake. Thank you, Erik, very much. I'm sure he'll probably make more tracks very soon. Hope they'll get back to some very soon. As I'm still working on the 2024 MTWS season tracks. And hope you all enjoyed 2020 MTWS Championship.